What is going on? So I have 3 different automatic knife sets that I'm going to be showing you. So 2 different Zombie Tech OTF sets from Microtech, and then a set of the Protech Runts made from Protech knives. All of these knives are made in the USA. Actually, all of these knives are lent to me by my friend Corey Frost. He runs a group on Facebook called Knives and Trees. It's a buy-sell trade group on Facebook. He lists hundreds of amazing used knives for sale on a weekly basis. I highly recommend you check out the group if you're interested in purchasing used knives. The link will be in the description. Alright, so let's just get right into it. So we're going to start with the Microtech Ultratech. So as you can see, we have 2 different Zombie Tech OTF sets from Microtech. We have the Ultratech Signature Series with the Warhound and Hellhound blade, and then we have the Combat Troodon Zombie Tech Signature Series, one with the Warhound and the other with the Hellhound blade. So the top one here, this is the Hellhound blade. It's kind of like a modified Tanto with a swedge, and then this one here is the Warhound blade. It's like a modified Wharncliffe blade with a swedge, a false edge on the top, whatever you want to call it. I personally would prefer the Warhound blade shape, the Wharncliffe blade shape. I feel like it's just more useful. It's probably more useful for everyday carry and utility cuts. It also comes to a nice point, so it can be used for self-defense. Whereas this one, it's got a cool blade shape, but it's probably not going to be as ideal and useful for like utility and everyday carry, but the blade does lend itself very well to self-defense purposes. Something cool about this set, they have the matching serial numbers, but these were sold as a set, and now each of these does come with a nice stainless steel laser engraved plaque. Has the serial number, has the date of production. Yeah, really cool little plaque there that comes with it. Alright, let's talk a little bit about the Combat Troodon version next. So this one here has the Hellhound blade, and then this one here has the Warhound blade. And the Combat Troodon, as you can see, is a little bigger than the Microtech Ultratech. Blade is about the same length. The blade is a little bit bigger on the Combat Troodon, but blade is a similar length, but the handle on the Combat Troodon is definitely larger and more bulky. It does feel a little bit more ergonomic in the hands, like more ready for hard use. Yeah, like I said, this whole Zombie Tech DLC is not really my style. I wouldn't personally buy one of these and carry it. So another noticeable difference on these is the pocket clip. The pocket clip on the Combat Troodon has a little bit different shape and length, and then the glass breaker on the Combat Troodon is also a little bit larger. The switch on the Combat Troodon is a little bit larger and wider. And then the action on the Combat Troodon is just a little bit more snappy. Alright, and then the last couple knives I'm going to show you, a couple Protech knives. So we got 2 different versions of the Protech Runt. So we have this version here with the 20 CV drop point Wharncliffe blade, stonewash finish on the blade. Scales are aluminum. And then this one here has the mother of pearl button, which is absolutely beautiful. Scales are also aluminum. And the blade on this is an anodized MagnaCut stonewashed drop point blade. Both of these have the same amount of cutting length on the edge. They're both basically the same blade shape. They're both going to have the same functionality. But this one is MagnaCut, which is slightly better, slightly bit of an upgrade compared to the 20 CV. And I really like this blue anodization thing they got going on this blade here. I mean, of course, this one is going to be a little bit more expensive. One thing I do really like about Protech knives is how freaking snappy their actions are. Probably some of the most snappy auto actions on the market. Protech knives are made in the USA. They're known to be extremely reliable. They're probably the most popular brand for automatic knives, and they're known for their automatic knives. They have a few knives that aren't automatic. They have like the Malibu and the Protech Mordax, which are button locks. They even have another button lock model. I forget the name off the top of my head, but... And then these are also can be closed with one hand. Both of these have the same deep carry pocket clip with recessed scales and screws. Now both of these knives do come in a few different versions. I think you can get them in different blade shapes, you can even, I think you might be able to get this same knife with 154 cm blade steel, which is an even more of a budget option steel, and I'm sure that one would be even less expensive than these. But you can also get these, I think, with just a plain smooth aluminum scales, which these ones have the textured milling, which I do like, and it does add to the ergonomics. And even though these are such small knives, like, you can still get a full 4-finger grip on here pretty much, and they are pretty ergonomic. I think this would be just both of these would just be excellent options for just everyday carry, and just, I mean, if you do need a bigger blade, probably not the best option, but for most EDC tasks, these are going to be excellent and super satisfying, super comfortable to fit in your pocket, especially with these amazingly designed clips. Let me know which one of these you would prefer in the comments, guys. Also, don't forget to hit that subscribe button so you don't miss any of my daily EDC content. And peace.